jump over to Coin. Coin has been an absolute monster on the upside. There's a trough here that's due 714 to 91. You know, I'll just hide the drawings for a second. You can see how powerful this is. Go way back. This is the old IPO, right? We're building a massive looking base here in Coin. Absolutely massive. This is what I think is showing you what is possible in Coin, right? While this has had a huge run, we are just really working our way back to where we actually IPO'd back there. Okay, so just critical to understand this longer time frame and what is really going on here. 714 to 91 is when that low is due. There's a fib up here around 407. You can see what I'm looking for, just a little higher, small dip, and then higher again. Short term, 718 to 730 is when that low is due. The RS is positive, slim ribbon is positive. So under this overall setup, usually we would only be looking at flags back into the rising ribbon. 361 to 330, let's just say, to then yield still higher prices. You know, the only actual setup which we did highlight on the Trade Ideas feed was back here off of that clear breakout from the trend. And once you clear that high, that is your base in price, right? Here is your actual first base right here. This is your base, right? And then you saw a gap and consolidation. Again, we always are trying to highlight signal from the noise, right? This is your signal. This is what's really happening, because that can help you, because it can say, okay, well, when should I be involved? And this was on news, but still, right? It was there. It didn't, you know, move up, and it didn't have a move like that and then just actually gap. It actually traded through those key areas. So what I like to do is look and see, you know, am I able to see a little shelf form? And in this case, there was one right around there versus that high at 265.65. So what I do is I am going to set a price alert as we get towards that key breakout area, in case I'm not seeing it and I'm not watching it at the time. So I can, you know, go back to the symbol and then create a buy stop order here versus here. So that would be right there versus that higher low. You see that right there? It's right about, you know, 19-ish points. That is what I like to do. So if it's going to work, I want to be in pre-actual breakout. Again, that is just my own entry tactic, right? Is to try to find a shelf that forms pre-breakout. And then, you know, not have to actually be involved at the breakout. I like to try to be involved a little bit prior. If I can see a shelf form like this, you can see there are, you know, 3 equal highs. That's you know, that's your shelf basically. And then I'll actually buy through there versus a little higher low opportunity right there. That's what I would do. And you see what happens. Okay, so that's the setup in Coin. You can go back to the Trade Ideas feed and see what we were seeing at the time as well, if you'd like. Okay, so that's the setup there in Coin. Very, very nice opportunity there that's set up very cleanly as well. At this point, I say all that simply to say this is less of a clean opportunity right now, because, you know, this move is already well underway. And now it's more of, you know, trying to see if there are flags, and there may end up being one, sorry, right around this earnings. We'll have to just keep our eyes on that.